Here's the witch's experiment. This is equivalent to killing a chompy in big chompy bird hunting, because this isn't a fucking boss. It's just a piece of shit that's in your fucking way to get to the end of the quest, okay? This is not a boss. Before we even start, that's sitting in F tier. F is for get fucked, cunt. Alright, so now we can begin the tier list. Welcome. This is the quest boss tier list, presented to you by King Condor and chat. And today, before we get into it, we don't actually have any official sponsors. That's it. Okay, no sponsors, so we can move forward with the content. We're going to start off with, I actually don't know what quest boss we want to start off with. We can start off with Dad, because we always want to know where Dad stands before we move forward in life. If you're missing Dad in real life, rip. However, Dad in RuneScape has always got your back. He's a big boy, alright? He's one of the main trolls in the game. There's no one stronger than Dad, okay? This isn't Dad with a belt, unfortunately. This is Dad with trunk, okay? This is Trunk Dad. He's got two trunks, one in his hands and one in his pants, and either one will be slapping you over the head without your consent, okay? Don't fuck with Dad. However, the Troll Stronghold quest is very hard to remember. I don't remember it being very specific or significant. And I think Dad is really only there for the meme at the end of the day. And I think my arm is a better contribution to the RuneScape community. In terms of bossing, Dad is very easy. Dad is very simple to beat. Dad is getting a D for Dad. D for Big Dick Dad, alright? That's where Dad's sitting. Oh, the S tier is quality of boss. Okay, quality of content boss. F is for fuck off mining pet, alright? The lower on the tier you are, the less influence you have on gaming content. Dad is Dad at the end of it. Everyone's got a dad. Everyone's got, yeah, it's Big D Dad at the end of the day. Okay, I did get the spicy wrap from Macca's. They just don't know how to fucking make it properly. The next one is a serious question. What the fuck is this? What is that? Am I missing something? What the fuck is Agrith Nana? I've got the quest cape, okay? So my knowledge in questing bosses is at its peak. It is not possible to have better knowledge than me at this. What the fuck is Agrith Nana? Shadow of the Storm quest, final battle and recipe for disaster. And drops bananas. From the Shadow Storm quest, who you must face in the final battle. What the fuck? I don't remember reversing this piece of shit, okay? Recipe for disaster was done a long time ago, I'm not gonna lie. Let me have a look at this shit. Okay, that kind of sums it up then. Agrith Nana, does anyone remember Agrith Nana from Recipe for Disaster? Okay, I think it's meant to be RFD, not ROD. That's what confused me a little bit as well. Line them up. No. I'll do what I please. Big N. No one remembers Agrith Nana, okay? No one knows, no one cares. This is a banana meme, okay? Banana memes are dead. The big dick energy of this channel brought you back to OSRS. Well, Toxic Tropper, I'm glad to have you here. While you're experiencing your OSRS under gameplay, you can take a look at this quest boss tier list so you know what you're up against when you do questing next. For example, Recipe for Disaster, or Recipe of Disaster, if your name is J10, Uncle J. Let's make him a little bit smaller. There we go. We're going to fit him down here in the E tier, because no one gives a fucking shit. That cunt is garbage. No one wants to know anything about Agrith Nana. I get it now. Nana for banana. I get it. You vote Rod, yeah. Hey, Solak, what's going on? Solak received his Razer mouse today. That was in the giveaway of 100 channel members. Was it 100 channel members? I think. Whichever one it was, he won it. Shout out to Solak. Everyone drop a spicy mole in the chat for your boy. We should get a spicy mole emote. Must be another Toady Step Douglas knows. Agrith Nana is Agrith. Fuck ya. Get out of here. Alright. The next boss. Let's do Monkey Madness 1. Jungle Demon. Your fucking boy. Check him out. This is probably one of the most difficult bosses in mid-game content, okay? Well, would you say... I would say Monkey Madness is mid-game content. You could do it early in the game, but you're not really reaching for Dragon Scimitar until you're level 60, you know? Attack and strength. Unless you're really rushing it, you can do a lot in this game without Monkey Madness. This is mid-game content, and if you don't do it right, especially on a hardcore man, it can be deadly. Okay? You can cheese it and just let the fucking gnomes hit him, but that takes time. I don't think you can use a cannon on him. I think you used to be able to. I don't think you can anymore. Jungle Demon. Jungle Demon is a step up. This is early RuneScape content that it's some of its peak. Okay, it was ahead of its time at the time. You know, D-Skim and Torso. Mid game starts to get D-Skim and Torso. No one uses the fucking Torso AH. It's dead content. Alright, you wear fucking bronze before you wear Torso. Talk shit loud again, and you'll be sitting out. Alright. Never did any high tier questing, mainly boss based on your guides. Well, that's beautiful, mate. I'm glad. Well, now you can get in some quest bossing because we got the tier list for you, mate. Appreciate the grade A rating on the guides. I prefer S, but I can take an A for sure. I never got an A in school, so that helps. You missed the start, Slazy. That's fine because we'll be cutting this video out after and re-uploading it for content on the channel for people who want to sit through 40 minutes of bullshit. Jungle Demon is some high tier bossing, and the quest itself, it's content. I don't really know where the Jungle Demon, I don't pay attention to the lore in quest, so I don't know where the Jungle Demon actually fits into the Monkey Madness lore. It doesn't quite make fucking sense, but as a boss, as a whole, it's a big boy, you know. He's a fucking. He's a big boy. So it's more than acceptable to put him at a tier higher than C. I'm happy to make him a B tier, maybe even A tier. I would say Jungle Demon is A tier content, okay? If you could do Monkey Madness, especially as an original mid-level account, you're fucking laughing, okay? You're juicing the shit out of it. Jungle Demon is best demon. And I'm pretty sure he isn't actually weak to mage, right? Because he's a magical demon or some sort? I'm not too sure. Okay. General Khazad from Fight Arena. Now, we all know about General Khazad. This is the final boss in the Fight Arena quest, right? Yeah, guys? The final boss. After you beat him, you go talk to the chick and you finish the quest. Am I right? I'm pretty sure that's how this quest works. So General Khazad is automatically... That's exactly my point, Reese. Automatically an E tier boss. Because you don't have to fight him. Okay? The second you start Fight Arena, this is a tip for hardcore I-men who do not want anything to do with this boss. Nothing goes F tier except the fucking mining pet, Jay. Okay? We're not putting him in F tier. The reason we're not putting him in F tier is because you have to fight to get to the boss still. Okay? You can't just finish the quest by walking in and out. General Khazad, as soon as you have to fight him in the quest, you can just run off out the gate. Done. You don't have to fight this cunt. Therefore, the boss fight doesn't exist. Okay, I've just contradicted myself. Maybe it is F tier because there is no boss fight. Hold on, guys. There is no fight, but you have to fight a boss to get to him. Okay, he's E tier because it's the content of the boss. Okay, it's the content of the quest. To get to this boss requires you to kill some other fucking dog cunt. So to get there, that's fine. General Khazad is locked into E tier. Okay? The content of this boss is optional. The noobs will still fight this boss, okay? There is still potential to fight General Khazad if you really want to swing your dick. Maybe I'll fight General Khazad in Fight Arena on my hardcore Iron Man. Maybe I'll do it just for the sake of it. That might be also where my hardcore dies. Now, let's move on to the witch's experiment from the witch's house. Now this. Get this, guys. Imagine yourself doing what's a good quest? A good non-members quest. Okay, we'll use Dragon Slayer as an example. Alright, in Dragon Slayer you have to go to Melzer's maze, and in Melzer's maze you have to kill. Is it Melzer himself or the demon of some sort? Would you label that cunt a boss? Okay. If you go and do what's another fucking quest? Shit, why am I blanking on quests? Let me pull up a list of quests, because this is a good point here, just for Jay's reference for the future. OSRS quests. Would you call a Melzar from Melzar's Maze a quest boss? I'm trying to think of another quest where you actually kill anything. There's not really many. On at least non-members. Holy shit, non-members quests are fucking filled with bullshit. Demon Slayer, of course, you would have to kill the boss, yes. What the fuck do you do in Jungle Potion? No. You don't really have to kill anything. Hey, shit. Big chompy bird hunting. Okay, this is a good example. Big chompy bird hunting. Would you say chompies are a boss in big chompy bird hunting? Demi-boss is a fair point. Yeah, Nate, that's a fair point. Fair point. So this little purple, we call him, it's like a scav, okay? Not a scav, a Russian scav from Tarkov, a scav from Cox, but he's purple, okay? Now, chompy in big chompy bird hunting, because this isn't a fucking boss. It's just a piece of shit that's in your fucking way to get to the end of the quest, okay? This is not a boss. There's no strategy, there's no tactic. It's just a cunt. Sits in the fucking, in the little shed, alright? I don't even remember him looking like this when I did the quest 2 days ago. That is an F tier boss, because it is not a boss, okay? That is an NPC. That is a little cunt that's in the way. That is a chompy bird, alright? That is why he is F tier today. That is not a boss fight. You can do Witch's House at any point and walk straight through it. Fuck that guy. I hope my point was made clear. I didn't have a thought until, I didn't see this list until I started the stream. So, my thoughts are as strong as yours. He has taken many hard crime man lives, but so have the wizards outside of Varrock. Do you call them bosses? Galvek and Vorkaf S tier? Well, how about you fucking wait until we get to that point in the video? Let's not get ahead of ourselves, mister, right? Let's debate and let's talk about the content and see how we go. How are you doing, Benny boy? Now we're going to talk about Vorkaf, alright? Dragon Slayer 2. The boss fight in general, in the quest, is essentially the same as the boss fight outside of the quest, but easier, okay? And because it is easier, it is not S tier, okay? If it was as hard as it was outside of the quest, it wouldn't make sense because Galvek would then be weaker than Vorkaf. However, because he is simply easier, I'm happy to give Vorkaf an A tier rating, okay? You will still die to Vorkaf if you don't know what you're doing, and if you're not careful. I died to Vorkaf. No, I didn't die to Vorkaf on the quest. I've already done Dragon Slayer 2 once, and the one time I did it, I remember I was on like fucking 2 HP when I killed him, and then you have to run north and around, and I was worried that I would die on that little track because I wasn't sure if there's anything that would kill you. Luckily there isn't. So I spent like 10 minutes like waiting for my health to regen, just to run around to find that you just have to go in the cave, back out, and then you're good. So for argument's sake, Vorkaf is A tier because he is still reasonably easy. Okay, it took you 3 attempts. That's fair enough. It takes people quite a few attempts. It did. I nearly died quite a few times. But the key to Vorkaf, always, the reason this boss is considered easy no matter what is because all you have to do is turn your run off, and you're fine. The Jungle Demon is A tier because, well, you'd have to actually go back in the video and find out if I'm being honest with you. But I'll let you in on it. Smile, it's fine, because I haven't seen you in the chat before. You seem like a nice kid, alright? YouTube, not a genuine kid. Please don't fucking disable my content for children. Kid is an abbreviation. Jungle Demon, at the time of release, was ahead of its game, okay? Jungle Demon, the content involved in that quest and getting to the demon, as well as fighting him, is just simple A tier content. Jungle Demon is great. And for a mid-level account, if you're not sweating it out, trying to fucking break the game and tick manipulate shit and be as efficient as you can, if you're playing the game, say you're an average fucking house cat mum who, your kids go to school and you're done cleaning for the day. You sit down on the computer, your son's been playing RuneScape for the past 6 months, you go, I want to try this shit. You start playing. Okay, 2 days in, you're a member, you're level 30 attack, defense, and strength for fucking cows and Lumbridge. You start playing the game. 1 month later, you get to Monkey Madness 1 phase. You have chilled all the way there. And you've got it. Thank you to your favourite content creator, King Condor. Alright? You've followed the guides and the steps to becoming a better player, but you still play average. You don't know what efficient hours played are. You've never heard of Bodhi. You've never heard of buying money. Okay? You've never heard of Spark Twat. You get to the Jungle Demon, you are shitting your pants. You get to the Jungle Demon, you're enjoying the game. It's a good boss. It's not a boss. This has never been a boss here, Jungle Demon. Well, I've gone, man, I don't want to kill that boss. It's been a boss where I've gone, I can't wait to kill this fucker so I can get my damn skimmy. Alright? That is why Jungle Demon's A tier. Is that good enough? The best quest in game. Yeah? You reckon? It's all about the money. It's all about fucking the money, mate. This is not a tier list for difficulty. This is a tier list for just fucking good bosses, you know? It varies from boss to boss, okay? It's a tier list for content. Now, Galvek, Dragon Slayer 2. Galvek, I believe, is an S tier boss. And it is always subject to how much of a good player you are, because a lot of people die to Galvek. I have a guide on Galvek that came out the other day. Mining Pet, at least B tier. Look, I want to kill myself. If you didn't donate $10 yesterday, I would have timed you the fuck out in chat. But I'm going to let this one slide. Mining Pet is not a boss. Mining Pet is F for fuck off. Alright? It's the meme behind it is I never got my Mining Pet. Back to Galvek being S tier. My argument for that is, Galvek, Dragon Slayer 2 is a fucking good quest, okay? Galvek is more difficult than Vorkath, but you can still, you've seen my Galvek guide? I beat the cunt in fucking blue shorts, a dragon crossbow with fucking mole slippers, no fucking worries, alright? Galvek is easy to kill if you know what you're doing. The pro tip is to just walk and pay attention. With the wave, his third phase, with the waves of water, you're always on one end of the boat where they don't spawn, and just walk to the fucking gap and walk up. That's simple. Galvek is S tier boss. S tier quest, S tier boss. Galvek is just some of the best questing content Jagex has made in old school RuneScape to date. I believe Galvek is good. I would like it if Galvek was a boss the way Vorkath is a boss. But unfortunately we can just replay it for the meme. Where's the library for Song of the Elves? Oh mate, you gotta take that up with Jay. Uncle Jay in the chat, J10. If you have any problems with the content or the NPCs he chooses for this tier list, just hit him up in the Discord. Feel free to PM him. Flood his fucking PM with suggestions or abuse if you didn't like the content he added today, okay? I'm leaving all responsibility on him, but I am very grateful and thankful for his time. He's done a very good job so far. Which brings us to Glod. Right? From Grim Tales. Now this boy, what we know about Glod?
This is a big boy.
And we know what we do with big boys. Big boys are always appreciated within the community. Now this is also a quest that, I think it's one of the last quests I ever did. I think, could be wrong. Glod is a big boy, although he's relatively easy to kill. But it's difficult because he is a big fucker. He's a big boy, you know. But you know, Dad's a big boy too. But Glod is better content than Dad. I don't know if he deserves to be A though. Okay, we're happy. Glod is just a fucking unit. Look, he's got the fucking muscle. You know, he's big boy. He's bulking hard. You know, you've not done this quest, Tanya? Well, Glod's a big boy. That's all I have to say. Okay. You reckon B tier? I think B tier is probably appropriate for this guy. I almost took 100 mil off you because you had your stack and risked the fight on 4 HP back when you didn't know the instances lost all your gear. Well, Reese, that sounds like a you problem, not a boss problem. I don't think we should be blaming Glod for that. I think Glod B tier is probably best option because he is relatively easy to kill, and the quest isn't too difficult. But it's not bad content, okay? It's not too bad. Yeah, it is best in slot crush helmet. That's what I used in my Vertion guide recently. I think Glod B tier is acceptable. No matter what. He's good content, but he's no Jungle Demon content. You know, Jungle Demon, he does have special. Yeah, but does Glod sit above Jungle Demon? Are you more excited about getting that Jungle Demon fight going? Getting that fucking Dragon Skimmy? Or are you more excited about fucking putting a helmet on your head, which you're going to replace anyway with a fucking Dragon Medium helmet? Or a fucking Void helmet? Yeah, that's fair enough, Rose. On your screen, the audio on my... doesn't it? Try refreshing your page. Is my audio out of sync with my camera, guys? Hold on. Grid Tales was the last quest. Excited for the first quest cape. Hell yeah, dude. Wait, you are? Oh, you're on your way to your first quest, Kate. Mac Beach, regardless. Congratulations in advance or previously. I'm good. You might just need to refresh Matt Couch. Audio's good? Sweet. Alright, let's move on to one of the final...
Big boys.
Tanglefoot. Tanglefoot from Fairy Tale Part 1. Now, Fairy Tale Part 1, the only reason this quest is done is because we want to do Fairy Tale Part 2, right? That's the only reason we want to do Fairy Tale Part 1, is to do Part 2 to get your fucking... to get your fairy rings. And not only that, it's relatively easy to safe spot. You just flinch the cunt to death. Nothing really interesting about this boss. Nothing really exciting. Can we make that shit a bit smaller, please? The fuck? Honestly, I don't rate this boss very high. I don't think it's a very good boss. I don't think a lot of thought was put into this quest. Why not? C for cringe. Jake 10 confirmed. I believe, yeah. I think Jake 10 is throwing this in for the meme. Kill with magic sec. Yeah, that's it. Just magic secretaries. You just flinch to come to death. And it's only the last hit that needs to be magic secretaries, I think. Hangs outside of schools for sure. Yeah, he looks like that, eh? You know, I feel like Hespori is the better version of Tanglefoot and should have been the choice. Tanglefoot's just, yeah, Tangleroot's better. Tangleroot is the pet. Tangleroot, Tanglefoot, fucking horse shit. We're gonna put this cunt in F tier with the other two boys. These, sorry, E tier. E tier is irrelevant. F tier aren't bosses. Alright? F for fairy rings. Now, because the only reason he's above F is because he is a boss, and you do want the content after the quest, but that doesn't count as a separate quest. He's an E tier boss. We're gonna move on to Monkey Bandits 2. Glachoo. Now this cunt, I will admit, I had more trouble fighting this boss than the Siren and Galvek. I had more trouble with Glau. I don't know why. I just did. I think I crystal bowed him as well. Now, he did kill Neve, which is also a good point, and that is some fucking big dick energy right there. There is no bigger fucking flex in this game than blasting one of the highest level Slay Masters off the fucking map with ease. And the Monkey Bandits 2 quest, to be fair, was good content. Those are the sort of quests. Monkey Bandits 2, Dragon Slayer 2, it's a challenge, it's grindy, it's long, and it's rewarding. You get demonic demons, which you have to fight during the quest anyway. It's full of memes. You get your Monocle Monkeys for people who want to fucking AFK. And there's those really annoying agility parts, but he's mostly safe spottable. I think that's what I did eventually. For some reason I did get fucked by him though. Did I die though? I think I died. Oh no, I teleported out and had to reset. I ran out of food. I think that's what I did. It was a very well done boss though. And it was a very well done quest. So I'm happy to... I don't know if I want to put him at S tier though. I don't think he sits on the same level as Galvek. But I think he sits with the Jungle Demon and Vorkarth. I think that's appropriate for Glau at A. The big boy gnome or 10 square gap. Well, I think, yeah, the 10 square gap is what fucks Glau up. I think the fact that he's safe spottable you can't be S tier if you're safe spottable. I think that's the point there. B tier, you reckon? You reckon B tier? Vorkarth and Jungle Demon is better content than Glau. And you reckon he's on the same level as Glod? You know, I probably could agree with that. If I think about it more and more, the more I think about it, the more disappointed I am in the boss. I think. Stop making me think, guys, please. You reckon B tier? Let's have a chat vote. All in favour of B tier, say I or B. And those in favour of A, say A. I want to see what you guys think. What RuneScape song? Oh shit, I don't know, dude. It's called Winterfall. Winterfall? Waterfall, sorry. Quite a few B's, 1 A from Tanner. I don't know, so is that alright? Couple of I's as well, appreciate that. Alright, the chat has spoken. B tier it is. There's quite a few fucking green names, by the way. Appreciate those channel memberships, boys. B tier Glau, lock it in. Lock it in, Scotty. Alright. The Serum. Song of the Elves. Who had fun doing this quest? Hey, I had fun doing it 3 fucking times. and then making a fucking guide in that library, which is just cut and paste and cut and paste. Holy shit. Just to get to this boss, okay? This boss is not safe spottable, so there's bonus points for not being able to safe spot it, okay? Bonus points for not being able to safe spot the boss. The only way to survive this boss, well, not the only way, the best way to survive this boss is to use your Sarah when she's about to do her final spec, which hits your like max HP -2 or whatever, like 98% of your max HP. I think you get hit for 97 if you're 99 HP. The best way to do this is just have your Sarah and max your HP over, and then you will always have 20 HP after, so you won't get 2 hit or some shit. Now, this, if you haven't done this quest and you're putting it off, but you have the potential to do it, I recommend you do it. It is a good quest, okay? Nate says #1 quest proves you wrong. It's up there with Dragon Slayer 2 for sure. I would say, yeah, Song of the Elves was a good quest, and it's a good storyline, and it's just full of fucking simp bullshit in the lore, but we don't care about that shit. The library was good. I have a quest guide if you need help following it. Now, this boss is very well done. Again, I feel like the Monkey Bandits 2, Dragon Slayer 2, Song of the Elves quest lines are all well done. Well done, Jagex. You finished at 1 HP. Paul Chapman, you huge dick motherfucker. Well done. This boss, this is the last quest before the cape, but account got hacked. Oh, fucking get wrecked. You shouldn't have fucking silly passwords, mate. Which website did you log into to get hacked? Curious. I believe, yeah, I think S tier boss, it's no safe spot. The mechanics are fun. It's relatively easy. Could we just mage to come to death? But getting to it and doing, it's a satisfying boss skill. I kill it and you go, thank fuck, it's over. Okay? It is the best, it's the best feeling you get from that boss is it's over. It's done. Okay? Week's quitting stream, probably. I have no idea what you mean by that way. He's quitting streaming? Fair enough. It can take a toll on you. Don't blame him. He'll probably be back. Probably just a break, more or less. Apparently, two-factor authentication is a thing. It is, yes. It's still easily bypassable, but yes, it's definitely a thing. I recommend getting it. Lastly, we have Klaus. Klaus. This is the boss at the end of Sins of the Father, right, guys? This is the final boss. Now, I saw we had someone saying F tier, maybe even worse. Klaus. Sins of the Father, I just don't enjoy the vampire storyline. Someone's got a vampire fetish at Jagex that they couldn't get past the Nightmare update. They need to keep this questline going. The desert is literally filled with fucking black walls. Fix that shit before you worry about the fucking vampires. Klaus, here's the final boss, right? Or is he the boss you find in the room? Pretty sure it's the final boss in Sins. So, you can't safe spot him. Bonus points for not being able to safe spot. I did this boss on the day, I did this quest when it was released. I live streamed the quest straight after it's released. Then I went and did it again straight after on Jay's account, and I did the boss without dying first try. I did the entire quest without dying first try on Jay's account, and I was wearing Bronze G the entire time. If you haven't seen it, if you don't believe me, it is on my channel right there. So this boss is considered easy, for sure, okay? By me, at least. If I can kill this thing in fucking Bronze G, if I do the whole quest in Bronze G and not have a problem, especially against this boss, it's not that fucking difficult. So he doesn't get S tier, but he's not safe spottable. And people do die to him a lot, you know? One of the main questions was, how the fuck did you kill him in Bronze G? Simple. Don't be fucking bad. Okay? Tanner's died 10 times to class with a crying face. And Nate says A tier. Tanya reckons B or C. Never understood the design for him, honestly. It's just a meme, I think, and there's going to be more vampire storylines. It's teed up for a lot more. So, the question is, I don't think he deserves to be near Jungle Demon of Warcraft. No fucking way. I don't think... If I put him B, that means he's hanging around Glau and Glod, which I kind of agree. And not to say that means the C tier is dead empty for this tier list. So I kind of want to fill that up at the same time. But I also believe maybe... I feel like this boss was pointless. This boss was pointless and it didn't make sense. And it was relatively easy. I think C tier is appropriate for Klaus. 100%. C if no lag, S if lag. Nah, I reckon just C all the way. Fuck that. I reckon C is an appropriate position for class to sit today on the tier list. How do we feel about this tier list, guys, today? What do you guys reckon? You reckon C is fair? Mid-level. He's not bad. He's not good. He's just one of the bosses. Okay, he's one of the boys. I feel quite happy with the way this tier list turned out. Garvek and Serum on top with Jungle Demon, Vorkarth below. We agree that Jungle Demon was better than Glau? For sure. I think that's safe to lock in. We're gonna have to lock it in, Scotty. I'll take a screenshot of that, although I'll just fucking save it, hey?